In Rogers City, Michigan, where I was born, Huron Avenue was lined with maple trees. The avenue was broad, running up from the big lake, past my home, beyond the high school to the highway on the edge of town. The gravel shoulders on the avenue were as large as the paved lanes, perfect for bonfires. And the children fanned out across the neighborhood with rakes. My brother and I went kitty corner to the junior high school, which had a bounty of leaves. My sisters piled leaves in front of our house, and the neighbor kids, Randy, Lisa, Ken, Jack, and Gary, brought leaves from their yard. And a morning of work gave way to an afternoon of play. How high could we pile the leaves? We would run through them, drive our bikes through them, jump in them, take turns burying each other. And once the corpse was laid, those remaining would march around the pile singing, "Poor John is dead, poor John is dead," repeatedly and mournfully, until, with an explosion of leaves, the dead leapt up and chased us all, tagging a victim for the next burial. Dead and undead chased away the afternoon. We transitioned at twilight time. Rakes scraped the leaves across the sidewalk onto the gravel shoulder. Adults came and lit the fire. My mother had cored apples and filled them with cinnamon and wrapped them in aluminum foil. My brother threw them deep into the bonfire. And then came, of course, the marshmallows, the graham crackers, and the chocolate. And the whole neighborhood just feasted on s'mores, and everybody burned and roasted their marshmallow in their own particular way, some keeping it just above the flame so it gets a toasty, even light brown. But I was the type who loved to stick it right in the fire and create a torch and walk around with that torch until I could blow it out and have all that wonderful charcoal goodness. The neighborhood feasted. The leaves were consumed. Children drifted home as the embers smoldered. And then when it was just the family, the ashes were doused. And the apples were carried into the dining room, where ash-covered children broke open the silver orb to reveal the soft, steamy apple cinnamon goodness. With a memory like that, it's no surprise that autumn is my favorite season. The beauty of autumn lingers in the smoke from my childhood and carries me to my future. My years have been filled with many beautiful deaths, and so far, many startling revivals. The dying leaf is beautiful. It has served its purpose, making food to be stored in the trunk of the tree. As light fades, the green chlorophyll disappears, revealing the true colors of the leaf. We as people have our work, our chosen professions. We contribute to the good of society. But underneath the monotone of earning green and making a living, is the hidden life of the individual. Our private person is almost always more colorful than our public personas. This past week, I have relived my autumn ritual of a drive into the country. Gail and I rode along Towpath Road above Delphi, along the northern bank of the Wabash, dipping through tunnels of yellow and gold, turning a corner to be surprised by a particularly brilliant tree. We have taken similar journeys along the Blue Ridge Parkway, where great banks of colorful trees can be viewed at great distances. In Maryland, passing the rolling landscape of horse farms, where steam-breathing stallions stride across frosty pastures. In Chicago, where a radiant tree can brighten a slum. Year after year, we drive into beauty. Each year the leaves turn, and predictably, we are surprised by the beauty. Memory seems unable to retain the thrill in the heart when one must exclaim, Look over there. Beauty renews my spirit, giving me something I cannot manufacture.